I just got this from my news feed that Maruti-Suzuki of India is about to get ready of importing one of the best Suzuki models ever, actually. Aside from the Suzuki Jimny, there is another Suzuki that the US and the Philippines is deprived from. I mean, I heard this from maxabout.com in India. Because it makes sense. Kasi here in the Philippines, most of our Suzukis are basically Maruti Suzukis. Nobody knows that. Everyone, contrary to popular belief, that the Suzukis here in the Philippines are basically based from Japan. Unfortunately, that's not true. The only Suzuki that we have that is being marketed in Japan or built in Japan is the Suzuki Jimny. The Jimny Sierra, as what the Japanese calls it. The Jimny Sierra is basically a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder with 100 horsepower. Very cute, very awesome looking micro 4x4. I love that thing. But why do we have to get only that? Well, so far, our closest market brethren, Maruti-Suzuki of India, which currently engineers and builds the Ertiga, the XL6/XL7, the Espresso disappointment, of course the Celerio. Celerio is decent, at least it's honest. The Alto 800, at least that's honest. I like those two cars. They engineered the Desire. The Desire is built in Thailand. Same goes with the Ciaz. Ciaz is also engineered by Maruti Suzuki, or Maruti plain and simple. And according to this article from maxabout.com, they are testing one of the best hot hatches in the world right now. The Suzuki Swift Sport. This, my friends, is not a Maruti product. This is not like the Suzuki Swift that we have here in the Philippines that is made in Thailand. This, my friends, is either built in Europe or in Japan. Unless Maruti builds it somewhere in India or in Thailand. Currently, even Thailand doesn't have this car. This B segment hatchback has 140 horsepower, turbocharged with a 6-speed manual or a boring automatic. But yeah, this kind of woke me up. We've never gotten this vehicle yet. We never gotten this Swift before. This will laugh Civic RS. This little thing, this thing is faster than the Civic RS that we have. I don't care if you say it's 170 horsepower. This is quicker, this is nimbler, this is even more fun to drive than most Hondas. Actually, all Hondas except the Type R. This is one of the best hot hatches in Europe right now. I mean, if you want a budget-size sporty vehicle, this is it. This is what the Philippines needs. And I don't know why Suzuki PH not shipping this awesome hot hatch here in the Philippines. I don't know why. Well, Suzuki in the US is dead anyway. But why not in Suzuki Philippines? Man, come on. Suzuki PH, come on naman. See, look. It's powered by a 1.4 liter 4-cylinder turbo that has a maximum power of 140 horsepower, can be more, and a torque of 200 Newton meters. This will laugh Civic RS. This will kick Toyota right into their groin. Their Vios Cup Vios is no match against this thing. Vios, what's the horsepower of the Vios? 110, 115, 120. Sure, it has roll cage. It has some roll cage, some lighting equipment, but not this, man. This is a world-class sport. Basically, you could call this a sports car already. If Suzuki PH brings this here in the Philippines, please make it around 1.1 million to 1.4 million pesos. Oh no, not 1.4. Make it 1.2 million at most. Start it around 900,000, same price as the Jimny, and you have a home run with this thing. This This will make you money. This will revitalize the Philippine sport car market when the Toyota 86 has failed, unfortunately. Sure, the Miata is there. It has its own world. But Philippines needs a car like this. Let's bring back the fun front-wheel drive sporty cars from the 90s. The Mazda Speed Familia, the Tom's Corolla Turbo, the Civic SIR, the Ford Lynx RS, which came a little later, the Lancer GSR, or the Lancer MX, although they're basically trim levels, whatever. I mean, bring back fun cars in the Philippines ba naman? Napaka-boring ng lineup natin eh. It's so disgustingly boring. I mean, makes me want to go to bed. The new Espresso is, they're gonna replace the Celerio and the Alto 800 with the Espresso. Come on, man. Sure, the Espresso, I don't know. It's more of a downgrade because at least the Celerio and the Alto 800 are honest cars. In fact, I'd own an Alto 800 right now if given the chance. Because all I'll do with the Alto 800 is to swap that engine, put a F6A from the Alto Works from Japan, and that thing will tear the parking lot like nothing. Or Marilaki for like nothing. Yeah! Come on, Suzuki Philippines, come on. Bring this little hot hatch here in the Philippines. And you'll be shocked the performance of this car against even the C-segment rivals. It will outrun most C-segment cars. Unless if Honda listens and brings the Civic Si here in the Philippines, or Toyota's XSE from Japan, the Toyota Auris. Or you can call it the GR spec, whatever you call it. Come on, Suzuki. Suzuki Philippines, come on. Dali nyo na to. It's been winning Car of the Year awards in Europe already. 2 generations before pa. And this is the newest one. Come on, man. Guapo. Since we don't have the GTI anymore, this can be our next GTI or next Polo GTI. Philippine market is pretty boring. Please bring it here. Sayang, you got a good, huge market, potential market in your hands on that.